Hey, Mom. Hope you're still there. How are you doing? Hey, Jesse. How is everybody doing this evening? I've been freezing all day. I was talking to somebody in Colorado earlier, and they said it was like 67 there. I said, when you come back, bring it back with you. Hey, Carolyn. So we're all just getting started. I've got a couple things for this evening. Not much going on with me. Work has been super, super crazy. Busy, like working until like 7, 8 o'clock every night. And it just keeps on going. Hey, Janet. We tried to like tell somebody, we tried to tell the person in charge of the study, like, we can't handle anymore. And she was just like, well, too bad. She's like, we just all have to dig down and really get this done. And I'm like, do you know it's December? Do you know I need to get this house in order and get Christmas stuff up? The kids and I went over to my mom's on Sunday to help her get her Christmas stuff up. And my mom was like, "Oh, I'm sure you've already got everything up at your house." I'm like, "No. We have not touched anything at my house. Because my house is a mess. The kids, we've got to get this cleaned up before I can put up any Christmas stuff." She joking? So, yeah. We did make Chex Mix, so we have done one thing, which might be more than I did in the last 2 years as far as making stuff. I did make Chex Mix on Sunday night because the kids did come home and got the kitchen counters at least cleaned up for me. And that says a lot. We have a very long island, and in order to make the Chex Mix, I need that to kind of pour everything out and cool it down on. And they know that, so they got all of their stuff. They also went through like the entire pantry, which I was like, it's fine, nobody can see inside the pantry. But Andrew is like all or nothing. And so when he starts on it, you are going to get everything cleaned out and opened, or you'll get nothing done. Or he'll pick up like one item. Hey, Nay. And he was in one of his all moods, so he like went through the entire pantry. The problem with it is that like if he deems something needs to be thrown out, like it all needs to be thrown out. Like we had cereal, like a brand cereal or something that had been in like a plastic container for a long time. Andrew just threw the whole plastic container and the cereal out. Bob, my husband Bob, picks it up. He's like, "Hey, we throw the contents out, but not the container." I'm like, "Yeah." So we had to watch a little bit there. And I will say they did get that area cleaned up. They've kept it cleaned up for 2 days. So go kids. And other than that, let's see. It was a Girl Scout weekend. Well, Friday night I took Emily and 2 of her friends to one of the holiday shows at a local high school. It's not the high school that Andrew goes to. Oh, but several of the people in their dance company who are in like higher companies than them were in that show. two of them are seniors and one's, I think, a freshman. And so they wanted to go support them. So we went over to that. 3 12/13-year-olds is, whew, they're a lot. And I don't know what it says about our youth today, but I was like, hey, Ellen, I was like, has anybody ever taught them how to behave in a theater? My daughter wasn't too bad, but one of her friends, oh my gosh, she would not shut up. Hey, Mom Dukes. Hi, Maritzia. Her friend just kept like talking, and I was like, stop it. Like, I don't want to discipline somebody else's child, but do you not know how to behave when somebody's performing? So we did that, and then I took them out to Chick-fil-A. And then, so that was Friday. Saturday, Emily had another dance thing. And then she had to go to sell Girl Scout cookies. Jesse, I have yours to send, and Erica and Sherry aren't on here, but I have theirs to send too. I've got to get everything boxed up. I gotta figure out time when to get over to the post office because work has been crazy. Most of it I can send in like prepaid aid boxes, but some of it I can't, and I need them to like, weigh and everything and put the postage on. And those are the ones that are killing me. With actually needing to go in there. Otherwise, with other packages, I try to see. I can see out our front window, and usually I can see when the mail truck comes, and I like run down there with all my packages that have to go out. Oh, Jesse, if you have PayPal, you can just PayPal me. So, yeah. But we had to sell Girl Scout cookies. He's outside one of the local grocery stores. And then, what did we do after that? Oh, we went to Costco. Apparently, a appropriate attire for Costco is now your pajamas and a robe. Because it's cold, you can now put your robe on over top of your pajamas as for Costco. I was like, what is this? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I was like, have we just all given up as a species on this? Like we can't even bother to like pretend that we have gotten up and ready to like face the rest of humanity. Yes, it is becoming like Walmart attire. I honestly, I wanted to like take a snapshot. Like, is this what, like, am I at Costco or am I at Walmart? All right, it was crazy. And then Sunday she had another Girl Scout thing. That one was kind of fun. They went to like one of those like places where you can make like the wood signs with the sayings. It probably would have been. That was my shot at a viral YouTube short, and I didn't take it. I should have. If I've seen one, then I'll start seeing them other. At least they were covered. Oftentimes I see people there, and I'm questioning whether it's shorts or a bathing suit. So at least in the winter, we're covered up with our robe and our pajamas. During the summer, we everything hangs out sometimes. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to start taking video in Costco because it's becoming the new Walmart. Hey, Michelle. Oh, so I thought this evening, I showed you guys last week Andrew's kind of the one I put together for him from Temu. So I have Emily's here this week. And thankfully she's at dance right now, so she won't hear it. Andrew wouldn't even bother to listen. So I have the 13 items for her because, again, she is a super Taylor Swift fan. And Taylor's favorite number is 13, and apparently her birthday is this month. So I tried to get Emily things related to Taylor, but then other little things that she's interested in. So I have, this is a matte liquid lipstick. These are all from Temu, by the way. I don't know how good this is going to be. Michelle, you're good. I don't have tea tonight. I have the advent calendar I was going to talk about. So pour myself a little bit more here. All right. Hide it so I don't drink anymore because I need to save it for tomorrow. But let me pull this over. Oh, it's heavy. This is the Happy Holidays Wine Advent Calendar. This is this was from QVC. I liked this. I've always wanted to get a wine advent calendar. But the problem is most of them are a mixture of reds and whites, and reds give me migraine, so I can't really drink them. So they had one, and I'm trying to see who this is by. This just says 12 Nights of Holiday Cheer Premium Collection Light Wines, and they're all half a bottle. So they say 12 nights. I say, no, that's 24. Because if you give me a half a bottle, I will split that into 2 nights. I will drink 1 glass a night. And that's what I've been doing. So the QVC ones, they had an all red and all white or a mixture. And so I was like, great. Hey, they were all sold out on the all whites. That was the one that sold out first. And they had like 3 ship dates originally, and they were sold out for every ship date on the white. So they finally came back in stock. I kind of was stalking them for a while and added a 4th ship date, and I was able to get it. Originally, this wasn't supposed to come until like mid-December. It came like November 30th, like right before. I was so excited. And so I've already gone through a couple because, like I said, I am trying to do it like 1 glass a night so that I can make it last all the way up to Christmas. The first one was from Firesteed. It's a California Chardonnay. This was really, really good. That was really good. I really enjoyed that one. There's 6 different wines. There's 2 bottles of each in here. So essentially get a full bottle of each one. I will say it's a little bit, but all the wine ones are a little bit on the expensive side. This is, what was this one? This was like just around $100. And normally I wouldn't pay that for essentially 6 bottles of wine, but this actually has more than most of them did in it. Also, the second one was from BR Cone. It was a white Zinfandel. This one wasn't that good. I don't know if I'm just not a white Zinfandel person, but I did not like this one at all. Notice I managed to drink it, but I did not particularly like it. This was day 3, so since I'm doing every other day, this is from Leitita. It's a California Moscato. So this one I like better than I did the Zinfandel. I'm not super into the sweet wines, which a Moscato is, of course, sweeter wine on the sweeter side, but I like this. I do like Moscatos in general. Overall, they're a little sweet for me, but I don't mind them. And then I'm looking to see, I had a paper that had like all of the different ones that were going to be in here. But I'm really enjoying this. Yes, I'm really enjoying this one. Let me see if I can find that paper. I gotta put this down. It's heavy as all heck. But it came really well packaged. Oh, here's the paper. So actually they have on here, they do tell you like if you were getting the mixture of the two, like what the reds, or you were getting the all red, they tell you. So the one that had the mix, you would get 6 reds and 6 whites. The all white, you get double of the whites, and the all red, of course, you get double of the reds. Yes. Shots on Saturday. Wait, what? Yes. So the red, you get a Pinot Noir, a Meritage, a Syrah, a Zinfandel, a Cabernet Sauvignon, and a Merlot. The whites, so you get the Chardonnay, you get the white Zinfandel, the Moscato. Those are the 3 that I've tried so far. And then you get a Sauvignon Blanc, Coupe Rose, and a Pinot Grigio. Oh, so I'm excited to continue to try this one. I'll have to give you guys updates on it. But yeah, so that was a really long way of answering Michelle's question. But I have a Moscato. This was, I think, a glass I got in Vino. Yeah, it is fun to try some new ones. And all right, back to Emily. So that's my advent calendar that you're a totally red girl. I used to love the reds and not like the whites. And then around the time I turned 30, I started getting migraines every time I drank red. And so now I'm all white. I still love the reds. I would love it if my body would love the reds, but it doesn't. And my sister and my mom can't drink them either. So yeah, it is a drat. So from Temu for Emily, I have from the Muse Land, and it's just a red matte lip. She has to wear, man, that's like beat up in there looking. This is the first time I've opened it up. That is beat up looking. This is the first time I opened it. So, but she has to wear red for dance. And so I thought I'll get her a red lippy. I'm actually going to package hers as we talk because it'll make my life easier. And then I don't think this is like a dupe for Laneige. And she loves Laneige. She's actually, no, this isn't a dupe. This is actually a Laneige. Sorry about that. Hey, Sylvia. This is like a little tiny Laneige one. It is itty bitty. There we go. If you're here last week, I think I was telling everybody I loved a collab that I did with Jessie so much, the Temu Advent Calendar, that I decided to continue doing some, and I put together a 12/13 day calendar for my kids. It's from Temu. Everything cost like about $20 for each of the calendars. So 20 for Andrew, 20 for Emily. So she has those 2 lip products. I have a big clip for her hair. Or just one of those claw clips. And the reason I did 13 days is because of Emily's obsession with Taylor Swift. And Taylor Swift's favorite number is 13. So that's all Emily ever tells me about, and how her birthday is December 13th. This is just a scrunchie with some strawberries on it. Emily loves strawberries, so. Glad you're here. Everything's good, Sylvia. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, this is a little mask. It's like dual-ended. And so it has like the mask end to put on the mask, and then it has like a little scrubby brush end to help take it off. It's in pink. It's a little bear. It's cute, so she will love it. Ooh, you have a red Pinot Noir. Yum. I've thought about joining one, Carolyn. I had a laugh. There's one of the ones that like sends. It's in like every time you get at something, like one of the wine clubs from like, I don't know. Oh, they send it with like Macy's or all different places that send this thing. And it's like, one of them sent me, they were like, we miss you. Here's a coupon. I'm like, miss me? I've never ordered from you. Like, what are you talking about? You miss me. Now, let's see. What else do I have that's non-Taylor Swift here for Emily? Okay, a couple more things. So this is a reindeer mask. We've seen these animal ones before, so I got her one of those. So a sheep mask. I guess I got more non-Taylor Swift than I did Taylor Swift, because I kept thinking I had done like Taylor Swift themed for her. But then I also found this lip and eye mask one. I actually got myself one of these too, because I thought that was cute with the two of them in it. Helps if I put it in the right end of the bag. Maybe I had a little too much wine. Some nail stickers, holiday nail stickers for her. All right, everything else is Taylor Swift. There's only 4 things left, though. I thought I had way more Taylor Swift stuff for her. I guess it's good that I don't. This is a little canvas bag that represents like all the different eras. So I thought she would like that. She'll put like all her, not all of her dance stuff, but a lot of her dance stuff in there. I got these that look like the friendship bracelets, and I don't know, they say something Taylor Swift related. I don't remember what. It's been a long time since I ordered these. These have been sitting around for a while. Let's see, they say 1989, Bad Blood, and I think something else. I don't know. There's the Taylor Swift bracelet things. She'll love them. She'll love them. And then I have a little pin for her. I don't know. It says like best DJ of the 90s, I think. I don't know. I want to say it was in, when I looked up Taylor Swift on there, it was in there. Or I have a little necklace for her that says Lover, which is one of the other albums. And then these are a bunch of Taylor Swift stickers because you can't have enough stickers for your water bottles. Speaking of water bottles, oh my gosh. Emily's obsessed with Stanleys. Until about 6 months ago, maybe a year ago. Oh, if you asked me what a Stanley Cup was, I would have told you, the prize in hockey. The top prize in hockey was the Stanley Cup. No. Apparently it is, if you do not know what they are a water bottle. That's expensive, but I'm learning not the most expensive. But depending on where you look, they can be like ridiculous. Yeah, it's a tumbler. Depending on where you look, they can be ridiculously expensive. Like I looked on like Target and they were like $70, $80, and I was like, absolutely no way. Hey, or am I getting you an $80 water bottle? Well, so I will give her credit. She did her research. And she's like, Mom, if you go on the Stanley website, they're only $35. And she's right. Hey, Dick's Sporting Goods, the Stanley website, and Lowe's, the home improvement store. Those are the places you can get it for the $35. Yeah. Yeah. Walmart or Target, you can get them you can order them, but they are way more expensive. Amazon, sometimes you can get them for the accurate price. Most of the time you're gonna get it taken. It is an odd one. I had the best buying experience from Lowe's, though. I wish, Michelle, I tried to sell her on something that was like $20, and she was like, no. We had a little talk about being a little entitled. Oh, no, Mom. I'm so sorry. Did you have another treatment? Yeah, we had to have a little talk about entitlement because she is at that age where labels matter. So, like, late in the last couple of, oh, thanks, Janet. Thanks for coming by. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that would be. I hope you're coming out to the other side of it. Hi, Arlene. I know I owe everybody a winner for my 1500. I'm getting there. I'm so far behind on these things. Nope, you did not miss anything, Dawn. And we were talking about a wine advent calendar and a Temu one that I'm putting together for my daughter. I was just apologizing because I owe everybody the 1500, like who the winner is, and I gotta find time. During the week has been crazy. Weekends have been even crazier, or with running kids around everywhere. But I will get it done. I promise you all. I will get it. Everybody who's waiting on something to be sent to, I will get that out. But Lowe's. Lost my train of thought. Lowe's is, hi, Kelly. The Lowe's, and again, I will say, Emily found it. She was like, Lowe's has it for $35. She's like, they have it in the color that I want. And it was at a store where I could go pick it up. So I didn't have to pay shipping, because the whole week before Black Friday, Cyber Monday, I kept checking the Stanley site. They had some things on sale. They never had that one on sale, the tumbler that all the kids want. I was irritated because then I was going to also have to pay shipping from there. Dix didn't have the color she wanted. She liked the rose quartz. but she found one in Lowe's in like the next town. Jesse will know where I'm talking about, Laurel, Maryland, and not really the next, but a couple down. So I was able to order it online and did not have to pay shipping because I went and picked it up. So I feel like that was my discount, was that I did not have to pay the shipping thing. So we drove down there on Saturday. She and I drove down there on Saturday between dance and Girl Scout cookies sales, and picked it up. And it was so nice. Like, you walk in there, you have your code like right on your phone. You scan the barcode. Locker pops open. You take it, close locker, and you're on your way. I was like, can I order all my gifts from Lowe's? Because this is the most convenient thing ever. So Lowe's is great to order online. If you can pick up fairly close to you. And then, let's see. Only other thing I have here. Yes, the lockers were so handy. Oops. I do have my Ulta haul from Black Friday. I didn't get too much, but blank piece of paper. Packaging. They had a good sale. There were some things I was looking for. One of the things I want to do in the new year on here is look at, I want to like find the foundation that's best for me, or foundations, and if I need a combo, because I just feel like I keep trying all these little things and they're not right. So do any of you watch Johnny Ross? As I find him hysterical, for starters. I usually watch his Beautiful and Bothered podcast, and it's just it's so funny and so informative. It's himself and Kevin, who's one of his friends, and both of them used to work at Sephora. Both of them have done bridal makeup for a long time, and so they both really know the different brands and what works best on different skin. So I really want to try looking into things that are better for aging skin. I'm gonna be 50 next year, and better for I'm kind of oily in the center, dry here. So they had one fairly recently that was all about like things that are good for mature skin. And I didn't get a lot of it, but some of it was on sale. Black Friday. So I picked it up, and I picked up like the cheaper kind of brands that they were looking at. So I want to look into more of that, more of the mature skin stuff this coming year, and not just, buy willy-nilly. Because I can't afford it. So one of the things they talked about were the Essence line. And this is the baked blush. I got it in 02 Pink Flash. I thought that would be good for me. I don't know. So that's what it looks like. I'll show it again if I do a get ready with me. You can barely see it on there in this camera, at least that I can tell. Let's see it a little bit more on my hand. There we go. So I think that's pretty. It reminds me a little bit of the NARS Orgasm, which I love the NARS Orgasm. It's been my like tried and true forever. I can remember going to Sephora to get my makeup done before I got married. And we our next year will be our 17th anniversary. So we just had our 16th this July. So it's been a long time, and they used the NARS Orgasm Blush on me, and I've been using it ever since. I just love it. But they were saying that this is so good for mature skin, and as is the Orgasm is kind of the what I really liked is that they showed both like high end and kind of more drugstore brands. And then this, I have to look if they said this for a highlighter or for a bronzer or contour, because it says highlighter on here, but it looks like it might be awful dark for a highlighter for me. Yeah. So I'm thinking it might be more of like a bronzer. Well, when I put it on, it does not show up much at all. So I can see a very light flush like over here. You guys probably can't see it at all. So it will be a highlighter for me, I guess. So, but both of these were like $3, I think, that day. Oh, do I have a invoice? I have an invoice, but of course it doesn't tell me. It just tells me what's packaged and not total price. It's just that it lays better. That it doesn't like fall into. Oh, Arlene was asking what makes it better for mature skin, and they said, it doesn't settle in to your pores and your fine lines as much. So it's a little bit more blurring, which I'm like, yes, that's what I want. Hi, Lori, no problem. We're still here. We're still hanging on. As far as like finishing powders, the NYX, they said, is one of the best. As that it's like super finely milled. I don't know if I've ever tried this one. I've tried other finishing powders. Some I like, some I don't. Can't say I'm loving the one I'm using right now. I can't even tell you what I'm using right now because I haven't been using it much. And then for concealer, they said the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. So I got this in. Did I even get this in? What color are you? I don't know. Light. Go figure. Hi, Rochelle. No worries. We're still here. We're still hanging out. Oh, that is super light. Right? But you want a concealer to be a little bit lighter because you're going to do it mainly under eye. Now, I have nothing on, remember? And I, of course, swatched with the same thing, and I know I'm not supposed to rub. I'm supposed to pat, but I don't really see a difference. But I'm also, like I said, I don't have anything else on. And they said, Ellen, that this was a really good concealer. So I'm going to try it out. And, if I can get a concealer from NYX, and I think, again, I got it on sale for about $3 or $4. I will take it because I cannot find a concealer that I particularly like. So let's see. I need to do this eye. I need something that's going to cover up dark circles and bring light more to my eyes. So hopefully this will do it. Yeah, it does look like it would brighten, which I would be very happy if it does. So I have those 4 things to try. And then I did one of the ones that they mentioned. I did get the more expensive one because I know I love it. The brand is the NARS. There's this though is their liquid blush, and it's a trial size one in Orgasm. So I thought that would be good to try. And again, it was on sale. It goes on kind of dark, but I think it shears out. Yeah. It shears out really well. Oh, so this and this actually are very similar in color. But this is kind of my tried and true, but it's in a different form. I've always used the powder. And then it also came with a lippy. So I thought that would be nice to try too. Let's see. There it is. It's probably not going to look like anything on here because, again, I had nothing else on. It feels really nice. I think once like I had my makeup actually done, it would probably look a little better. So I got those that I wanted to try out. And then I got two more things from Ulta. 2 poofs. These were because I needed like another like $3 to get free shipping. And I couldn't find anything else I wanted. And so these were like $1.70 on sale. They're both from Eco Tools. I know you can get these at like the Dollar Tree, but these are like really nice and thick ones. And it's like you can tell these are gonna last you a long time. So I picked up 2. I don't know if I'm gonna give one to Emily or if I'm gonna keep them both for myself. I might just keep them both for myself. Oh, because goodness knows that child gets more than enough stuff. So that's my haul. Those are my advent calendars. There's 4 tonight. Hey, I'm so glad you guys are like willing to stop by and listen to me ramble about these things because, like I said last week, it's so much easier for me to do this and knock out like what would have been 3 different videos. Those because right now trying to film has just been crazy. Hey, I don't know. Oh, I'm probably going to put a poll up tomorrow, but what do you guys think about me doing a live like every Tuesday this month? Is that something you would like? Or are you like, no, I need to watch other people? Well, because I just don't know how I really don't know how I'm getting through this next month because that would, I'm supposed to go away this weekend and just overnight. Yep, same time, same Tuesdays. I was supposed to go away this weekend. I'm hoping that's still going to happen. Andrew's been in a robotics club, and we just found out last week that this Sunday is going to be their like competition. And so I'm like, I've had these other plans in the works for months and months. So I'm hoping either that this is the first of a couple of competitions or that it's like later in the afternoon on Sunday and I can get back for it and still go. Oh, but yeah, this weekend is kind of out for filming. The following weekend, Emily has 2 performances of the Nutcracker on, and 2 performances of the Nutcracker on, and on Saturday and another one on Sunday. So I'm pretty much, and then I also said I would take my mom up to my dad's grave on that Sunday. Hey, Erica. Erica, you missed my wine advent calendar. This sucker's huge and heavy. I probably just threw out my shoulder tossing it back. It's been really nice. You get a half bottle each day for 12 days. I'm trying to be good and like only do a glass a night. I don't think I will have a problem with going live on Tuesdays. Next Tuesday, I have something, but I think it ends at 7, so I can go live at 7:30 without a problem. So I'm up for it if you guys are up for it. And it will actually really help me out to go live each week, at least through this month, because I have so much that I want to show you and talk to you guys about, but I don't have the time to film on the weekends. And because Emily has Nutcracker, and then the following weekend is Christmas, which, holy goodness. Oh, you have a puppy. Is that the one you were getting that you haven't had, or you knew you were getting? Oh, you're babysitting the puppy. Okay. Oh. The Ahava advent calendar. Yeah, that's got to be samples. It's your grandson. My aunt and uncle used to say they had granddogs. And what's funny is that their son, my cousin, had gotten married, and they just didn't have kids for a while. Their son kind of repeated it. That he got married, and it was several years before they decided to have children. Oh, he's a little baby. Hey, no problem. Some people are getting ads here in 30 seconds. But yeah. So how are you guys doing on getting ready for the holidays? Are you ready? Do you have everything bought? Hey, Wilma. I think I have everything bought. Although I am sure that somebody in the next week or so is going to be like, I need something for this person. I don't think I've ever seen the Ahava one. And I've heard a lot of people talking about the Glow recipe one and that it's really good. But then I also saw people talking about the Elemis one and that it was good. And I saw the Elemis one unboxed by She Crafty, and I did not think it was very good. It was all samples except the last day, which was like a full-size cream. But I'm like, that's not worth it. It was like almost $300. I'm glad I didn't get it. I almost did. You're taking 2 large bags full of makeup to give. Oh, wow. You're done everything except for making lasagna, cheesecake, apple pie, and cookies. Oh, I'm coming over to your house, Lori. That sounds delicious. I'm trying to decide what to have on Christmas Day for dinner. I've done lasagna in the past. I've also done turkey. Usually we do like a full like Thanksgiving type dinner the years when we go up to my in-laws, so that my family kind of gets everything too. But you have lots of ordering to do still. Yeah, I've got to clear up my stash of stuff. I was just looking last night to like pull from like my Bath and Body Works stuff for my sister and my aunt, and oh my goodness, it's so much. And I was like, yeah, and I just ordered some from Bath and Body Works like Cyber Monday or something like that. I don't even think it was Cyber Monday. Maybe it was Cyber Monday. Oh, you do the 7 fishes. So are you Italian? Yeah, I did. And I did all of Ellen. I have to do all my mom's shopping for her, and I do all of my aunt's shopping. I do a lot of my mother-in-law's shopping. I'm pretty much the only one who's not surprised. Although I almost fell over dead the other day. Hey, my when I was out with the kids, like at my mom's, helping her set up, and then I took the kids to Dollar Tree because they are putting together an advent calendar for me. At first we were like, okay, countdown to Christmas, but then we didn't get it finished in time. And then we said, oh, it's going to be a countdown to my birthday because my birthday is right after Christmas. Now I think it's a countdown to New Year's. I will say they have it all ready to go. Oh, they were really good on Sunday. Hey, get on virtual line for Bath and Body Works. Wow. Was that for the candle day? Because I know they had twice baked potatoes. Sorry. Candle day was this past weekend where you could get the 3-wick candles for $9.95. Yeah, I'm German and Irish, Lori. I don't think I have any Italian in me. It took forever to get in line online. Yeah, I bet. I decided not to get any. They had, I don't even know if it was Cyber Monday. They had a day where they had the single wick candles for $5.95, and they also had the skincare for $5.95, or I think the shower gel and lotions. And this weekend is going to be their body care days. So like all the body care stuff is going to be $4.95. If for me though, I didn't have enough that I wanted to buy I wanted candles, but then I also wanted body care, but I didn't want to pay shipping for 2 days, and I didn't need that much. So for me, it worked out to buy it all when it was $5.95, Dave, and I didn't have to pay shipping because when I put it all together, or I had enough for free shipping, or it might have even had might have been a code that I got that day or something for free shipping. So I ended up getting 4 of the single wick candles. Emily, we had gone into Bath and Body Works before Thanksgiving, and I had both kids with me, and Emily really liked Tree Farm. Go figure. Taylor Swift's Christmas song is called Christmas Tree Farm. And Andrew really liked I think it was called like chocolate and cream or hot cocoa and cream or something like that. So I got each of them the single wick candle that they liked, and then I got 2 that I like. And and then I think I got 4 shower gels. Again, I think I got one that Emily liked, one for Andrew from the men's collection, and then 2 that I liked. Oh, wow. P. Louise advent calendars, people aren't getting them? Oh, and you couldn't use your coupon. That stinks. Oh, they're getting a free one next year. Oh, it's not really. Okay, they're only getting half their money back, but then they're getting the free one next year. I don't know. I think I'd want all my money back. Like, forget next year, because that's a long way away. I know people love the P. Louise advent calendars. It's like too much for me. I rarely do I like anything that's a single brand. So I tend to stick with like Look Fantastic, or when Glossy Box had theirs, Ipsy, um, like at Macy's when they have something. Yeah, how did they run out? You know how much you have. So how do you run out? How did they oversell that much? So, like, I rarely want all of something from one brand. I would think about getting like the Glow Recipe one. I thought about the Elemis, but when I saw it unboxed, I was like, no, it's like 24 sample sizes and then one full size cream. I was like, that's not worth 300. The P. Louise, if you love P. Louise and you love their products and you want to get a whole ton of P. Louise, it is fantastic. You definitely get at your, hey, Sherry, you definitely get your money's worth with the P. Louise. It's like $300, but I mean, the packaging, everything you get in it is fantastic. Like, everything is full size, everything is exclusive to the advent calendar. Oh my gosh. That is insane, Lori. I'm so glad to get it. Because like I think they had like they had a huge palette. They had like multiple lips things, a couple of blushes, highlighters. I mean, tons and tons. The empty boxes, that reminds me of when I got what Glossy Box 2 years ago, and I had like 3 empty boxes. It was insane. Yes, thanks, Jesse. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I saw Alexandria got hers. I saw another influencer that got theirs, and of course, all of them are falling all over themselves about it. It For me, it's just not worth that. The Glossy Box one was crazy, especially when they tried to tell me the yeah, she should have done Michaela's launch in January. So the Glossy Box was crazy, especially when like a Glossy Box was only going to give me like a tenth of my money back, and I was like, absolutely not. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really used any P. Louise. Um, from what I've seen of it, I don't think I would use a lot of it. Um, Sherry, you might like it. To me, it's a lot of pastel colors. Not that I don't like pastels, I do, but I need some deeper tones also, especially like in the browns. So I didn't get it. Yeah, I think you might like it, Sherry, but I don't know. I would maybe get their subscription box once or twice, like 1 or 2 months, and decide if you like the products. I think their subscription box is actually pretty um pretty cost efficient. It's, like 25, $30, and you do get it. Again, you get your money's worth from them. Huh. That's so weird. Oh, it's 40 and you have to pay shipping. Yeah, I would maybe get it as a one-time box to see if you like it and decide if you wanna get the calendar, because the calendar, you get a ton of stuff. It is very, very nice, I will say that. It's just a not for me calendar, and, you know, I have 1,500 subscribers. There's, Alexandria has, like, 450,000, and so and even then, I don't think she's gifted all of the advent calendars that she has. She's probably gifted some, but I think some of them, she pays for, and I don't $300 is, like, too much for a calendar where I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna use everything. We ran out of your product. Yeah. Glossy Box was, like, not gonna give me my money, and I was like, "Now wait a minute." One of the days that was missing everything was the last day. So it was the day that had, like, the highest value, like, the value of that box alone was, like, a third of the calendar, and I was like, "No. Either you give me back, heck, oh, a higher amount of money, or you send me the product." I'm like, "I'm fine, just send me the product." Uh, and they were like, "Oh, we sold out, blah, 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 blah." I know they didn't sell out because they had those, it was like Elena Badrow brushes. We've seen those a bazillion times. It's still on the website. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. I mean, to be selling a product like that and to, they're essentially taking people's money with really no guarantee that you're gonna get anything next year. I feel like that's what we've seen happen with some of these subscription boxes. And people paid way in advance, and then the subscription and boxes couldn't make it anymore, and people were just out of money. So, mm-mm, mm-mm, give my money back. And what we see with these subscription boxes again is, when they start doing when things start coming up missing and things start getting a little shady, that's when we see them closing within about a year or so. Because that was Glossy Box was done within about a year and a half from when there was one other advent calendar after I got it. I got the bad one, and I, of course, didn't get one that year, but then that was the one I was able to pick up for, like, 30 or $40 on Glossy Box's site, when they were, like, having their, like, fire sale to get rid of inventory. Wow. $50 with shipping, and you get 4 full-size products. I don't know. I mean, BoxyCharm by Ipsy, you get 5 full size, and it's what is it up to now, 35? Oh, Soon Skincare is having 70 to get rid of their inventory. They went out of business. Oh, wow. Soon went out of business. I did not know this. It was good, Ellen, wasn't it? And I only paid 40 bucks. I wouldn't have even been mad if one day was missing there. That one had everything in it. When I paid like the $120 the year before it, I had missing days. Oh, wow. Hey, Barbara. Wow, I'm gonna have to head over there because I do like the Soon masks. Jesse just sent me some of the foot masks. If you haven't checked it out, go check out the collab that Jesse and I did. Um, that was posted last Saturday. Jesse and I decided that that FabFitFun is just too much for their mystery bundles, and so Jesse and I sent each other a mystery bundle. Well, it was supposed to be about 4 items, but both of us went a little over. But it was a lot of fun, and I don't know about Jesse. I love getting things from a friend because she knew me. She knew what I would love. Everything in there is something I'm going to use, including the Soon foot masks. But most of the stuff was like things that we had gotten in other subscription boxes is that we knew we wouldn't use. Yeah, Sherry, go watch them because after this, because as you can enter the giveaways, we're both having a giveaway. They're both mystery items. And they're going to be kind of like the FabFitFun mystery ones, where there'll be like 3 or 4 items, but the value is going to be up there. Thanks, Erica. So that was so much fun. I don't know if I'm doing any Christmas collabs. Erica, I got to talk to you about that. I've only heard back from 3 out of the 4 people. I'm happy to do it with 3 people. No. What was your comment about Oma? Okay, now I have to go back. I think it's just a really hard time of year, especially this year for people. It's not a problem. I will get rid of this stuff somehow. But I like pre-buy for stuff like the Christmas box exchanges. Wow. So Oma's doing that. Oma's going out too. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That is insane. So Soon and Oma are both, oh my gosh. At least it sounds like Soon is going to fulfill their orders. Yes, she does. She definitely needs to say something. Dang, that is crazy. Yikes. But yeah, I go out like the day after Christmas and I pre-buy some of the stuff that for these collabs, like little Christmas ornaments and things like, little fillers, Christmas lotions and things. So I have like all of this stuff stored over here for these collabs. And I don't have anybody to collab with. So I don't know. The giveaways are going to be done no matter what. Yeah, it's sounding like all true. Oh, Well, and that's why I said, you start seeing these things, these signs from people like that they're about to collapse. But and all true is like the worst of the worst. Well, I don't know. There may be a few others that are pretty that might take the cake. There was that one subscription box where the guy like literally ran away with the money. They like took off like overseas. Um, so that one was pretty bad. All True came back, but I swear All True is still using stuff from like 2 years ago when this all went down. In like I look at their selections and I'm like, this is stuff that is still being recycled from back when. And these vendors have not been paid. People who had this subscription, some of them didn't get their money back. So, oh, I would not go back to them. I would not go back. Right. The right way is to announce it beforehand. And, Glossy Box did that. I will say the way Glossy Box, we were kind of seeing predictions of the end, but they came out and were very upfront about what was happening. I guess with them, it's a little different because they canceled, they didn't close completely. They're still running in the UK. They just closed down their US base. But they were very upfront about it. I love of bringing smaller boxes and things on, and I love supporting small businesses. I have 2 small business advent calendars I need to introduce you guys to. Those will probably be next week's. Yeah, that is absolutely terrible business practice to just not fulfill orders. It sounds like that's what P. Louise is doing. And, sorry, you paid for this advent calendar. We'll give you half your money back and then you get next year's for free. Like, no, because I'm not guaranteed next year's. I want all my money back. Yeah. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, Erica, apparently the people are either getting it and their box is missing, like empty, kind of like what happened to me with Glossy Box a couple of years ago. Um, and some of the people, well, I think was it Lori? Was it you who were telling us this? I think it was Lori was saying that P. Louise isn't sending out. They're taking orders for advent calendars that they don't have. They've gotten empty boxes, nothing in them. Um, they're only apparently getting half their money back, but being told that they'll get a free calendar next year. And I'm like, absolutely not. Yeah, right. No, I would be doing like a chargeback on my credit card or something. I'd be contacting the bank, my credit card, whoever. That's right. A lot can happen in a year. I would, if you're in the trouble this year with it, that if you are, in this much trouble this year and not able to fulfill your orders, there is nothing saying there is no good faith indication that you are going to be around a year from now to give me a calendar. Yeah, Lori, there's yeah. Right. But even things like, those custom cars, like they'll have you pay half up front when you make the order, but then you don't pay until it comes back, and they don't usually take a year. So, oh, they're a little less shady. And they're usually in communication with you throughout the year. Oh, you're getting that custom Ferrari? The only custom Ferrari I'm getting is if it's a Matchbox one and Andrew paints it for me. I didn't hear that one from Jen. I will have to check out. I've been behind on listening to Jen, and I said I listen to usually my like two that I listen to. Like their weekly ones are Jen Loves What's Up in Makeup, and then Johnny Ross and Kevin, and starts with a B. They're Beautiful and Bothered. You want a custom Jag? I'm still at the place in life where I need like a new van because I'm just thinking like, okay, Andrew's in high school. We're gonna have college coming up here like before I know it, and we have to schlep and stuff up and back from wherever he goes to college. Hey, Vicky. Hey, so Miss Jackie, you may know about some of these advent calendars because I know you've been getting some of them. We were talking about the P. Louise one, and that apparently the not people who ordered it are being told they're not going to get it. Yes, that sounds amazing. A great giant 8-seat SUV. That sounds really good. Where I can fold down the back row. I have captain's chairs in the front and the second row. P. Louise, Miss Jackie. Yeah. Oh, I'm not surprised about Revolution. I'm wondering if the same thing is gonna happen with ASOS, because ASOS didn't do a calendar this year stateside. Yeah, apparently P. Louise has been continuing to take orders and not fulfilling them, and essentially have said, like, they'll give you half your money back and give you a free calendar next year. I'm like, "Ooh, no, no, no." Ah, stupid commercials. That's what my guess is, Barbara, is that they've invested so much in that packaging and making it so, it's gorgeous, it's unique, it lights up, but it if you can't, then they cut those things. We complain about Ipsy where, everything in the advent calendar is stuff that we've gotten and already in either BoxyCharm or Glam Bag, which is a pain. And, I don't want that either where it's everything I've already gotten, but, oh, look fantastic, yeah. They were different. But, you know, Ipsy at least is, they're not going their advent calendar is nothing spectacular to look at, like P. Louise. It's pretty much throwaway. Eh, but and it's products you've gotten, but at least you know that you're going to get it and they're going to be around. Um, but it, you know, P. Louise spends so much on that packaging, and they everything in there is full size and it's custom to the advent calendar. I can't imagine the amount of money that they're putting into that. That and that, that they're not getting back their return on their investment in their advent calendars. They're putting so much into it. Wow. And then Jackie, we were talking that apparently Uma Beauty and Soon are skincare are going to be going out of business. So, oh, if you like Soon, go order from Soon because things are like 75% off. And apparently orders are getting filled and things are all on the up and up. Uma, not so much. Hi, Lori. How are you? I was also at the beginning, Miss Jackie, showing people the wine advent calendar that I got from QVC. You get a half bottle. It's a 12-day one. You get a half bottle. Oh, they have all red, all white, and then a mix of red and white. It's the only one I found that has like an all white, and I can't drink reds. So I was so excited to get this one. And it's been a very nice calendar so far. Because they're half bottles, I'm making a 12-day one into a 24-day one. Ooh, yummy. What's for dinner, Carolyn? And we are having Costco chicken noodle soup tonight. They might still have some of the reds available. I would just go on there and look for like on QVC and do a search for wine advent calendar. I want to say it was like around $100. As for me, it was totally worth it. I love wine. And I can even tell you, Jackie, that they have the reds are a Pinot Noir, a Meritage, a Syrah, a Zinfandel, a Cabernet Sauvignon, and a Merlot. So you'll get, if you get the all red, you'll get two of each of those. The whites are Chardonnay, a white Zinfandel, a Moscato, a Sauvignon Blanc, a Coupe Rosé, and a Pinot Grigio. Again, if you get the all whites, you get two of those. If you get the combined, then you get one of each. Ooh, a BMW. Good night, Barbara. Yeah, I don't know if I'd order anything from the UK. The Space NK calendars have seemed to have all come for people who ordered those, and those look like really nice calendars. Whereas Mary from Mary Catherine Loves Cats has been opening that one, the Ipsy and the Space NK one, every day on her channel. Also, and she has like a treasure hunt going throughout the month as she's opening those and on some of her other ones. So you might want to check her out. Okay. Yeah, I always try. I know some people are like, "Oh, I don't wanna know what's in them." Like, that's the kinda like, Alexandria Ryan's like that, like, "Oh, I don't wanna look and see what's in there, I just wanna be surprised." I'm like, "Oh, no. If I'm spending being $300 on something, I am doing my full research before getting anything." That's why I do, like, spoilers sometimes and just show you, like, what they have online of the advent calendars because I'm not gonna get them. I'm not wasting my hard-earned money. The one I don't understand is the people who get the Sephora one, like, every year just to trash it. I'm like, "Why do you keep buying it?" They keep putting out this trash, garbage advent calendar because you keep buying it just to trash it. Like, stop doing that. You don't like the advent calendar, don't buy it. You know, oh, the Sephora one is gonna be trashy. Yeah, I don't know how Jaclyn Hill's gonna make it. She like, everything is closed down. Morphe and her I think Morphe still owes her money. Yeah. Erica, I am not buying the Sephora advent calendar. I am not wasting 50 bucks on that garbage. I got the one for after last year. Honestly, if you're gonna get one from Sephora, get the I think they call it like counting on or something like that that goes between in Christmas and New Year's. There's you get 12 products for like 30 bucks, but I would say the majority of them are full size. You actually get more makeup in that one. Yeah, I could see them buying it, like, the first time, maybe even a second time, like, "Okay, is it really going to be bad?" They buy it every single year, and they say every single year, or about how bad it is, and I'm like, "Well, why do you keep buying it? You keep buying it, you keep putting it up on your channel. Well, if you stop promoting it, maybe not as many people will buy it." And if you stop giving them money, maybe if you can get it for 18 bucks, it might be worth it. That, you do get like a full size lippy and I don't know. Yeah. I don't think I've ever bought it because I've seen how bad it is. It is just terrible. From By Terry, no. I haven't used enough from of her stuff to know if I would like it enough. Flory. I know By Terry is supposed to be a really good, really high-end brand, but, because I think I've maybe used one item, um, um, I didn't get it. I didn't even get the Elemis one, and I love Elemis. It's because I saw the Elemis opened, and it was, like, 23 or 24 days of samples and like one full size item. And I was like, absolutely not. And I'm not paying $300. It was like $200 to $300. And I was like, nope, I am not paying $200 to $300 to get sample sizes and one full size. Is I can pick those samples up in Ipsy for like 2 for $5. Do not give me sample sizes in a $300 calendar. Or I have heard a lot of good things about the Glow Recipe one. I I don't know if I've seen that one unboxed yet. I would have to see it unboxed and see what, like, how many full-size products you get. Yeah, I can't invest that kind of money. If it was, like, $30, maybe $40, but if I don't know I'm gonna like the products, I can't invest that much in it. Yes, they have. FC and FabFitFun have absolutely spoiled us with prices, and, and that's it. Now I'm like, "Mm-mm, I am not paying $150 for a full size. I can get it from FabFitFun on refills for, like, $30." Did she? I haven't watched her yet. I've seen her do a few of the advent calendars, Jessie, on Subscription Sisters, but I don't think I've seen the Glow Recipe one. Right, who is paying those prices? There's, I will have to check that one out. I'm not getting it this year, but maybe for next year if Emily's still obsessed with Glow Recipe. Then she and I could split it. But yeah, we've been spoiled with Ipsy and FabFitFun. Tomorrow night, Miss Lori? I can try and make that. Yeah, what time? Because I can probably make that. Tomorrow, 8:30 Central. Okay. So, oh, later on, I will mark that one down. I've got to go and mark down. Finally getting a haircut on Thursday. I thought I was going to have to cancel, but my stylist just told me that she can move a few other people around to get me, and I'm like, "Oh, thank you." I have not had my hair cut or colored since, like, June. I desperately need both highlights and a cut. But here, I can put Miss Lori down so I don't forget. Because now it'll ping me. Hey, Christine, how are you? They do have the cutest packaging, but man, if they're not sending it out or they're telling you order it now, oh, and we'll send you one next year. Jerry, I don't know if you were on when I was talking about, oh, the kids and I went over to my mom's over the last weekend and set up her tree. She just has like a 4-foot one now, but we got like her apartment all set up for Christmas. And she was like, "Oh, I'm sure you've already done all of your," and I'm like, "Heck no." At this point, my like Christmas background um, for YouTube is going to be the only Christmas stuff I have up. We finally got Chex Mix made. Yes, that one was a huge flop. You know the one that I saw, and I don't know if she has it. I hope not. The Swarovski one this year that they did with Disney 100. Sherry, I think you and I were talking about that one night. I saw that unboxed and it is horrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, I've always the Revolution ones have always looked interesting. Thing. I also, the QVC Tilly one is another one that's at, in, like, the 40-50 range that's really nice. You get a couple of full-size products, but at, you get a full-size Laura Geller lip gloss and a face palette, eyeshadow, highlighter, blush palette from that one. Yeah, the 12-day Ulta one is usually pretty good. And, it's 12 days, like, Ulta favorites. It usually runs around, like, 25 dollars. It is so much better than the Sephora one, and so much better. That one I think is still in stock and might even be on sale, the Ulta one. And Charlie Brown tree. I wanted to my mom's is especially nice this year. She got it last year, and it looked a little odd in her old house. She just didn't have the right setup for it, so it did look a little rinky dinky. This year, she has it, like, up on a table, and so and she has, like, table cover and everything. It looks so much better this year, I think. Yeah, she has a pre-lit one. I will Lori, I will not buy a artificial tree if it's not pre-lit. You're not putting up a tree this year, Christine? Are you going something like my sister never puts one up because she's always at my mom's on Christmas Eve and my house on Christmas Day, and she's like, "Why should I bother?" Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. You said that was at Walgreens, Kelly? I gotta find that one for my mom. She loves the Charlie Brown Christmas special. You want a cardboard cutout on the wall. Where was it? I saw somewhere somebody did, like, I don't know, it was probably TikTok or Instagram, somebody, like, laid out the dirty clothes in, like, a Christmas tree shape, like, either get it fixed up, kids, or this is the Christmas tree this year. It's gonna be 35 degrees in Florida, wow. You're not staying home with a snack tray and a movie. Yeah, that's what my mom did this year was put it up on a table. Last year, she kinda had, like, this, like, weird buildup, but it was really it ended up really nice. And I can remember my grandmother had something similar when we were growing up. And it is, it's, she doesn't need anything else. It's a whole lot easier for her. Yeah, but Sherry, up there, it's like 35 during the day, not at night. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be cold. But Erica, she should be used to it if she's cheering in Boston. She should be used to being out in the cold with those little skimpy outfits. Right. Hey, oh, yeah. I mean, Andrew wears shorts to school and hoodies and, like, that's it. No coat. Don't forget about a coat. The Holderness family had a little skit on, like, their teenage daughter's Christmas list versus their teenage son's Christmas list, and I was like, "This is so accurate." That that and it was like I've also seen things lately, like, what my Christmas list was when I was 12, what my daughter's is. But like the teenage daughter in the Holderness like had PowerPoint with like, here's all the things I want. Here's, kind of why I deserve these, like doing great. Hey, doing this for you and this for you. And, you know, here's, this is ordered by how much I would like it. And here's links and I know I can't get it all. And, you know, and it's all stuff like expensive skincare or like Uggs. What were some of the other ones? Oh, Lululemon. And I was like, oh my God, it's so expensive. Yes, the Holderness family is hysterical. Yes, he did one today, Jesse. Like narrating, so like Bing Crosby narrates your Christmas or something. It was really cute. But their son's list was like, hey, huh? What? Oh, you want a list? Wait, I think I have some. It's like this ripped up piece of paper and it just says hoodie. Like that's it. Right. Daughter's totally detailed. Emily had that. She's like, here's all the stuff. It's categorized. Here's links. Things, their son's was like hoodie. And it was, they said like, it was more about what he did not want. Like no pants, like shorts are fine. I don't need a coat. And I was like, oh God, yes. I will say Andrews is like Legos and then hoodies essentially. Okay, so at least I have the Lego part to go on. But yeah, the other one though is like when I was 12, I was like, I think I was on that cusp between like wanting Barbie and not wanting Barbie. But it was like that, like maybe a board game, maybe an outfit. Yeah, that's what I remember doing is going through and like circling stuff. That's what Andrew does with the Lego. He'll get like the Lego catalog and go through and either circle stuff or he'll rip out pages like here. Yeah, but that's like what I was asking for when I was 12, like maybe a hairbrush, I don't know. But then yeah, girls today it's like overly expensive. My favorite phrase that I use now with Emily as girl, you have in skincare, you have champagne taste and a tap water budget. That like you need to she needs to be doing what I was doing with my Ulta haul. Uh she's looking for like glow recipe and drunk elephant. I'm like, okay, I do love elements, but I'm like, oh, they said that Essence and blush is good for mature skin and NYX. I'm like, okay, I'm getting that stuff. I'm gonna get the NYX and, and Essence on sale because as Johnny Ross said it was good for mature skin. Emily's like, I need glow recipe. I need drunk elephant. I need this. I need Kendra Scott necklaces. And I'm like, yeah, I probably wanted an album. I probably wanted a cassette tape. Babe, I'm just like, yes, break out the Sears catalog. You got it, Lori. Yeah, no. Oh, it was, you wanted pagers. Yeah, she does. She needs a job. Um, she's unfortunately a little too young. She's in Maryland, you have to be 13 to babysit, so she can't do that yet. At um, so I she's getting some of what she wanted. I will admit she's getting a little bit more probably of some of the stuff she wanted. Oh, I know she wanted it like um now some of it is because again, I'm spoiled by FabFitFun and Ipsy. Ipsy had full-size glow recipe, full-size drunk elephant, the blushy, the not the Jabronzi, but the blush one drops for like over 50% off. So I picked those up for her, and my mom's giving her those. I did get her the Stanley Cup. I was telling everybody earlier, or if you asked me 6 months ago what a Stanley Cup was, I probably would have told you the hockey prize. Now I, we have to have the Stanley. I tried to talk her into something else, and it was like, no, like, how dare you, mom? And we had a little talk about entitlement on that. Yeah, once and I will say she's getting a little bit better. Lori, we almost did that last year, and I will say this year our tree probably didn't come down until like April. Like I think it might have gotten taken down in time for Easter. I like that. I'm trying to convince Bob that Andrew needs a phone. Technically, he and Emily are supposed to use kind of share the one, but it's never. Yeah, I started babysitting probably when I was like 11 or 12. In fact, I know it had to be at 11 because for my 12th birthday, I wanted a 10-speed bike. And the only way I was getting that was if I earned half of the money for it. So I had to babysit some of the most crazy kids in the neighborhood to earn that bike. Good night, Arlene. Yeah, we leave our tree up forever. So as soon as yeah, I started babysitting at 11 and I had my first real job. I think this summer I was 14. No, 15. I think this summer I was 15. And then, you know, worked summers for real jobs. And then when I was 16, worked year round. Okay. I have thought about that I need to just change out the tree for different seasons. Like I'm just gonna start hanging eggs on it. Yeah, I just sometimes last year the only reason it even got up was because his his Emily and one of her friends did it. They got Andrew to haul the tree up from the basement and help them set it up, and then they decorated it. Yeah, I think that as soon as she starts, she's 12 now, so she can start babysitting in June. She'll turn 13. So because they're a little, back when I was her age, they didn't care how old you were when you were babysitting, especially in the neighborhood where I was. Not that it was a bad neighborhood or anything, but it was much more rural. And so it was like, oh, you have a kid who's, a little older. Okay, they can watch my kids. Yeah, I would just get a smaller one, Sherry. Yeah, you could babysit so much earlier. Now it's like you have to take a class, you have to be a certain age, you got to do this, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Mm. Yeah, she'll turn 13 just in time for the summer break. I will say, she's not allowed to work, but she does a crud ton of volunteer work. She volunteers in 2, 3, like 4 or 5 of the little kid classes at her dance studio. Like Tuesdays, she goes in at 4 o'clock. She doesn't get home. She's not home yet. She'll get home in about 10 minutes or so. Oh, and she also volunteers all summer long at the dance studio helping out. So she saves me a ton of money there. Or not really during the year, but during the summer, she saves me a ton of money because I don't have to pay for camps for her. Andrew may or may not be able to work like an actual job this summer. He will be 15, but he's been volunteering at camps for the last couple of years. During the summers with the county, and they don't usually hire until the kids are 16. Yeah, a lot of people want you to have taken a babysitting course and learn CPR and all that kind of stuff. So, with both of them, it saves me a ton of money in the summer now that they're of age to volunteer. I mean, summers were expensive. It was like, with 2 of them, it was like over $500 a week sometimes, because of the both being in camps. So it was super expensive. I will say they both usually we started at, oh gosh, Andrew was probably like 11 or 12 when we started. We used to call it Camp Mommy Lego. Oh, Andrew was doing like a Lego camp, and he was like the oldest one in it, and he was so much more advanced than any of the other kids. And he said to me, like, "Hey, Mom, I'd rather, like, if you're okay with it, I'd rather you spend like the $200 on an actual Lego set for me, and I'll stay home that week." And he's like, "I won't bother you. I won't do any of this, And I'm like, okay. So we've been doing that 1 week every summer. Or, once he starts working of like actual working, he won't be able to do that. But yeah, I would love to do that, go on a trip instead of, especially like we want to go to like Europe. We want to see even the US. So, it may be that we start saving up for some of that. Somebody's home.
Hi.
Hi. I know you're tired and you want food.
Miss Jenny gave me Sour Patch Kids.
Ooh, yummy.
And lollipop.
Oh, wow. Yeah. All right. Miss Sherry said, Miss Emily.
Miss Sherry.
Hey, Miss Ellen said hi. Jessie said hi. Miss Jackie. She's just getting home from dance. How was it?
Good.
Did you talk to Miss Jen?
Yeah.
And how'd that go?
Good.
Good. Is she thankful that you came to her?
I think so.
Yeah. Did you get a good solution?
Yes.
Or a solution to try, figure it out?
Tap your sticks in the air with the 1, 2, 3. Tap your sticks on the ground with the 1, 2, 3.
All right.
That's stuck in my head all day.
go get the soup out of the refrigerator.
Which one?
Where Andrew is.
Okay.
And then
Mommy,
I'll be done in a minute.
Miss Denny said that tap might be canceled tomorrow.
Oh no!
Because Miss Stephanie's babysitter is sick.
Oh.
And she only has a sub for like the little kid classes.
Oh. Tell her to bring the baby with her.
That's what I'm saying. Or I can just teach the tap class.
There you go. You can teach.
Like, Jenna actually was like, maybe.
Oh, goodness gracious. She's been one of the kids' classes that she helps out with has a little girl who's autistic, and she's been having a very hard time with her. Or, I know I love shopping for kids. It's so I told her, I said, we talked about some ideas, and I said, well, you need to talk to your dance, the director of the dance studio. And she was like, okay. Hey, and it was like, text her right now. Yep. So she did. I got to go find out how it went. All right, everyone. Good night. We've been on super long tonight. Thank you all for sticking with me. Hey, for those who have just joined, I'm actually going to go live every Tuesday, for at least for the month of December, because I just can't get it together to film otherwise. So I will see you guys soon. Thanks for coming. Bye.